I hear that people that they call anti-vaxxers are looking for the best champion to support their cause, their case. Somebody that's been injured by a vaccine, and somebody that can show the horrible things that a vaccine could do, someone that could promote their point of view, and uh, and I do know the perfect someone, but I've been reluctant to speak out to this point. I just couldn't get comfortable with it. But I know who'd be the best advocate, the perfect spokesperson for it. My dog, Spanky. Yes. No, no, he's not paralyzed like I am, and yes, mine was done by a vaccine, and but he was injured by a vaccine just for his normal checkup, going to the vet a couple of years ago. He had the vaccine, and he got these horrible bumps and itchy bumps, and was just a mess for weeks after having the vaccine, for rabies, and you don't want rabies around. We have raccoons running in the backyard, and he likes to go chase animals, and you never know what some of these animals will have. But anyway, he was a mess. So then last year, when it was time for his vet checkup, and we took pictures and showed it to our vet of how horrible he had gotten after the vaccine, the vet was surprised, and but then she set it up so that we could start treating him before the vaccine, and he was fine with that because his treatment came in the form of a pill and cheese, and he's one of those dogs that if there's cheese, he'll eat the pill. So we found a way to get around that with him, but he was, but a vaccine did get him. He'd be a great symbol, and he would do it for treats, and they wouldn't have to pay him or anything, and especially cheese, give him cheese, he'll have those. And oh, were you thinking I was the whole time I was going to be talking about myself? And yeah, yeah, I guess Spanky and I have comparisons. We do both like treats. We both stay when my wife tells me to, and we did in fact both react poorly to vaccines. If by poorly in my case you mean paralyzed. Um, so I guess I'm a perfect example of a human who's been injured by a vaccine, although some die. So I guess I could have had it much worse than I have. But being paralyzed is no fun either. Um, and and even my own neurologist tells me, you know, no vaccines for you. Don't take another vaccine again. I'm if you're looking at it as the anti-vaxxers, then yeah, I'm the right person maybe for them to talk to or to learn by or to use me as an example. That yes, this one in a million shot of me having this happen to me happened. So I am completely messed up by this thing here. Um, but here's the thing: I am all for vaccines, and if it wasn't for vaccines, we'd still have smallpox that killed millions of people a year. In my lifetime, this happened. Smallpox gone, totally gone. And if you look at the states that didn't, the southern states that were more anti-vaccine, there were more deaths there, and than there were in the other states. And I know there's some conspiracy theories about that. I don't know one way or the other on it. So I get it. And there's some people that don't believe vaccines are good for them, and I don't know. But I do know they hope. With my dog with rabies, he's not going to get rabies because he gets this vaccine. But I get it. I could be their best argument. So why am I fighting it? So why am I not being their hero? Why am I not on TV? Why am I not going to rallies? Um, you know, they could make a great example of me, and maybe they would give me treats. I like treats. But I can tell you this: if the anti-vaxxers do want somebody to promote their program, they'd be a lot better off with my dog. That's all I can say. Um, so I thank you for listening and watching and smelling. You're not smelling, are you? Did my video stink? I hope not. Well, anyway, if you want to know more about me, I do write humor books. I've got a dozen of them out there, and you can find more about me on my website, www.normcowie.com. That's Cowie, Cowie. Thanks very much again. Bye bye.